Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG we know and love as Fifi La Pew Pew. You might know it as a leFH or a leaf blower. This one is on the west spawn of Sand River under the command of graldebarantauro of the FYD clan. Game on! 2 marks of excellence on the barrel, working on his third. Let's see what he can do in this game. It's a steep slope for this thing to crawl up. Only 28 kilometers an hour maximum speed. He's landed in a tier 7 game with tier 5 tanks, so he's bottom tier, but that means there's extra XP to earn from every shot in this game. Now this is a good position to fire on, but unfortunately you can actually be fired at if you're up here, I'm afraid. Yes, it is fairly vulnerable, especially if there's enemy tanks down in the riverbed. They might actually spot you. Oh, enemy Arty firing in this direction. In fact, he landed the shell very near our Aslains. Let's see, can we get a shell on this IS-2? Yes, direct hit. 26 hit points though. Hit the hard armor on the turret. He's going to go again. Rounds out. That's another direct hit. This time it yields 32 hit points. But unfortunately, we just lost our BK3018. But we're starting to do some serious damage to the IS-2. But he's on the move. Rounds out. Another hit. 116. He must be realizing by now that he is in direct line of fire. And got a red line. Yes, unfortunately, the shell just hit the rock base. So we're not getting shells over that rock. And our KV-1 is taking serious damage from the 122. And there goes the IS-2. Taken out in the end by the Tiger P. Now, I don't think we're going to get shots on that King Tiger captured until he comes out from behind that rock. But this BDR-G1B, he's a good target. Fire snap with the first shot. Let it settle. That's better. Direct hit this time. Oh, it's a penetrating shot. 425 hit points and the guy goes down. Taken out by the T-34-1. Okay, M4A3E8, and yes, the enemy Arty is firing in our direction, and he just splashed us and damaged our tracks. So I think we're going to have to change position, because if we don't, the next shell could be a direct hit. Okay, C8 in the village. Mark the target. Rounds out. Well, the key kill shot there did go to the T-34-1. But yeah, Arty's firing at us. Ouch. That one landed right alongside us for 79 hit points. And well, normally under those circumstances, you have to leave the area because the next shot could be more damaging. Now, there are enemy tanks out in the dunes. But at the moment, we can't see them. So we are vulnerable whilst we're staying here. Enemy Arty fired. And missed us. We're also endangering our teammates like the Aslains, because as long as we're here, they'll keep firing in this general direction to try and kill us and might kill them as well. Up on top of the hill. Nope, too far and too much of an angle. Can we get shots in this general direction? Well, yes, possibly the King Tiger captured is lined up. That one hit the roof of the turret. Okay, that's a better shot. That's the Digger Max. And that's a direct hit. 158 shells should go through a Digger Max because it has virtually no armor. Looks like a vacuum cleaner. He's going to change position again. Uh-oh, have you spotted on the mini-map? Yeah, there's a bit of a problem. Well, we've got a Ram 2, an SFV Scheme A, and Well, another tank headed this direction from the north. Nobody's killed them. So, yes, we're being attacked from two different directions now. We're 2 tanks down on the enemy. Okay, we really do need to get rid of this Dicamax, but at this angle it's too difficult. Now, those are the targets that we really need to kill now, because they are so close. It's going to go for the Ram 2 first. Line him up. Just, oh, that was a heat round. He's loading another heat round just to see. Nope. Again, you need to get a direct hit with the heat rounds, otherwise they don't work. That's better. And that tracked the guy. It didn't actually do any significant damage, but the Nick shell should. Yes, and it does. It wipes him out altogether. 350 alpha off those shells. He got 320. And the Ram 2 is no more. Oh, he's just taken out the SFV Scheme A as well. And that just leaves a KV1 a little further back. Now he's reloaded the HE rounds and he's now testing with a few blind shots. And that Dicamax is a lot closer. We really do need to get rid of this guy. Rounds out. And it is a kill shot. That's his 3rd kill of the game. And another direct hit, this time on the M10 RBFM. Looked like it was near the turret. Tiger P stopped to take a shot. Okay, we might need to reload the heat. He's only got 2 rounds left. That's into the side. And now he's a one-shot. But the enemy Arty knows where we are. And he's starting to send shells our way. Okay, the Tiger P is gone. Our T-78 put a 90mm round into him. We do need to worry about that KV-1 to the north. I haven't seen him for a while. Okay, can hit the King Tiger captured. And the Skoda T-24 is coming our direction. Yep, that's a good one. 37. Skoda's determined to get that AMX. And in fact, actually, he goes down to a Nashorn. The enemy are now 1 behind, so we were 2 behind the enemy. Now we're 1 ahead of the enemy. They've got 5 left, including their RT, the M44. But we can't get that King Tiger captured. And the enemy KV-1 is coming in our direction, so might want to get rid of that guy. Line up the shot ahead of his path. Okay, that tracked him. Heat round right now. Oh, well, that guy's gone. Okay, there's the M10. Stay with the HE for the moment. This HE will go straight through them. Rounds out. And that's a direct hit. But the enemy RT knows where we are. And that's the 2nd time that that guy's fired a round in at this spot. So I really do think we need to move. Remember, the M44 does have a 20-second reload, but we don't want to be complacent and stay here because he will get it accurate eventually. Only 4 left on the enemy team. If he can change the angle enough, he can hit the King Tiger captured from just near the cliff edge here. Where is he? There he is. He's backing away into the village. Trying to go around. And that shell doesn't do any damage at all. There he is. Go for it. Let it dial in. That's it. Now go. Yes! Kill shot! I think the Nashorn got a shot on him. Just as he killed the Nashorn, our shell went in and took out the King Tiger captured. There's only 3 enemies left, but there's only 4 left on our team as well. So it's going down to the wire. Still got just under 5 minutes left in the game. All they've got left now is the Super Chaffee, the M10, who we've seen, and there's the Super Chaffee. Let's line him up, and then that M44, who's probably right down the other end of the map. Well, the Super Chaffee tried to ram the IS, and he paid for it with his life. So now it's 4 versus 2. And you can see that the enemy M44 just fired fire at our IS, and the shell exploded against the Moss Tower. So it's just that M10, and remember we did hit the M10, so he's very low on hit points, but he could take us out. In fact, he could probably get, it would take 2 shots from him to kill us, because remember he's only got the 76mm gun. There's the M44 on the move. We can let it dial in a little. Now, very close. You have to give a bit of lead on the target when they're moving fast. We lost sight of the M44, but our M4 has found him again, and he is badly damaged. Oh! Amarak! Lovely shot. And that means now there's only 1 left, and it's the M10 RBFM. And when he was last seen, he had 425 hit points, but I don't think he has that amount anymore. In fact, I rather think he's got only a few hit points left. Because remember, he did get hit by graldebarantauro. So, oh! Now, the M10 just killed our M4A376 Brett. So we're going to have to go to the cap area. And there he is! Okay, can we get a shot? Nope, the T78 gets the kill shot. And that's for good measure. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for graldebarantauro of the FYD clan in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a demolition expert because he blew up the M44 on the enemy team. He actually got a fighter's badge in the end for getting at least 4 kills. In fact, he ended up with 5, 1 short of getting a top gun and 1/3 of the enemy team. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 14. Gore's medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points for his own vehicle, and he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall. His win rate was 9,817, which is super unicum standard and quite a bit more. In fact, at the end of the game, I did notice that the remaining hit points on that M10 RBFM, and the reason why we didn't see him until the end was he only had 16 hit points left. That shot that graldebarantauro made must have wiped out all of his hit points but 16 as he was running away, and that's why he was reluctant to join the rest of the action towards the end, because he had virtually nothing left. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage was 2,935 hit points, and that went to graldebarantauro. Second highest damage in the game went to the King Tiger captured on the enemy team with 2,216. And the third highest damage went to the Nashorn, who managed to get a Confederate and 2,006 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, yep, graldebarantauro got that one as well. 5 kills to him. 3 kills went to the T78, and 2 kills went to our M4A376 went, the T34-1, and on the enemy team, their King Tiger captured and their KV-1. When it came to base XP, he's got that one too, so he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,248 went to graldebarantauro, 1,134 went to the M4A376 wet, And the third highest, well, that went to the T78, who managed 912. He fired 34 shots in that game. He got 17 direct hits on the enemy, 6 penetrations, and 16 splash. So which ones did he actually penetrate in that game? Because I think he penetrated quite a few. The Ram was hit with the heat round, so obviously that was a penetrating shot. He did penetrate the BDR-G1B. It was a big hit right towards the start of the game. He didn't penetrate the Skoda, but he did penetrate the M10. That was the shot that actually stripped away most of his hit points as he was running away. The M44, yes, the shell detonated him, blew him up, and that was a penetrating shot. The King Tiger captured, survived without, but it was the Dicamax that actually did take a penetrating shot. And yes, he went down because it hit the side armor. And of course, the SFB, he was also hit with a penetrating round. In fact, it was a heat round, which is why it went straight through. He did receive 4 hits by way of splash damage. The M44 was actually enjoying firing in his direction and was getting fairly accurate, but couldn't actually land it directly on the vehicle. And if he had, that probably would have been the end of graldebarantauro's game, because that shell, 155mm round, would have gone straight through. He damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 5, and he got 169 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he actually made a profit of 15,224 credits from that game, and he also took away 2,828 experience points as well on a ×2 game. So very well done to graldebarantaro, because I think by hitting that M10 towards the end of the game, he actually made it easier for our teammates to get to him. Yes, we did lose one of our guys to that M10, but in the end, it all worked out okay. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.